What is up, Threefold? It's Garrett here again on April the 4th. It's Saturday, which may feel like any other day that you've had throughout the week so far, especially if you are working from home and maybe your kids are doing homeschooling as well, so you're all stuck in the same box together all week long. I hope that you guys get a little bit of time to yourselves and get to relax a little bit. You don't have any work to do, and hopefully the kids don't have any other schoolwork that they have to do, and you can relax, take some time to yourself to do this workout. So we have at-home workout number 17. We're going to start with a warm-up from Training Think Tank. Now they have a really good, give or take 5-minute warm-up video that we linked in the description of the warm-up. So check that out. You can follow along with them. Try and take about 30 seconds or so on each movement that they walk you through. And that is an awesome video. So just follow along with that and you'll be set. Then we're going to go into the first part of our workout, which is about 10 minutes. And within that 10-minute time frame, you are going to try to accumulate 100 single lunges. So every time that you go down into a lunge and tap your knee to the ground, it's going to count as 1 rep. So the trick to this is at the start of every minute within that 10-minute time frame, you are going to go out for a 100-meter run. So once you go out for that 100-meter run, come back, start doing your lunges. Let's say you get 10. On the next minute, when that clock beeps or you see the clock turn over to the minute, you're going to go out for your second 100-meter run and come back in. Then wherever you left off in your lunges, you're going to start up from there. So if in the first round you got 10 lunges, you're going to start on your 11th lunge and then go 12, 13, 14, and so on and so forth until you hit 100 lunges. Now, when you hit 100 lunges, you can stop there, and then that is the end of your workout. So you can keep track of what time you finish at, and then you can put that in your notes. That would conclude that first part of the workout. So that should be a good challenging one. That's going to get your heart rate elevated, blood pumping, really, really good there. But then after that, we have our main workout. So this guy is a 20-minute AMRAP. We have 3 different movements here. We have a broad jump, we have bear crawl, and then we also have some mountain climbers. So with the broad jumps, we are doing 10 broad jumps. So with these, you're just trying to jump and clear as much distance as you have available or as possible in this. So you're going to wind up with your arms and then try and leap forward and have the softest landing as possible every time you do it. So every time you jump and land, it's 1 rep. So obviously this is going to be limited to how much air or room you have to actually do this. So if you're doing this inside somewhere, just be careful, safety first. Make sure if you're doing it like on some type of carpet or some type of surface that could be slightly slippery, make sure you test it out with small jumps first, just to make sure that you guys are safe. I don't want you guys to hit something or maybe like slip on something and then totally wipe out and have a really shitty workout. So just be careful, think about that, test it out a little bit first before you even get started into this workout. Then after your 10 broad jumps, you're doing a 20-foot bear crawl. So there may be some limitations for your space that you're in. It may be nice and tiny, and maybe turning around in that space is just not really conducive to how much time it would take. So what you could do, let's say if I have just this little space, I can do a bear crawl down for a few feet and then maybe just reverse and go in the opposite direction and just go backwards or forward and backward until I hit that 20-foot mark. And if you have a tape measure, great. If you just need to use your feet and just measure out 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 steps, or however many feet that the length of your room is, and then just calculate how many times you have to go forward and back. then there you go. You have your 20 feet. Now, if you want to bump this up and make it a little bit harder, maybe try some handstand walks with this, or instead of the bear crawl. And if you are just starting off with handstand walks, you can shorten that distance a little bit to make it a little more doable for you if you are just starting off with those. Now, again, if you're doing this in a smaller space, give yourself some room, be careful, safety first. Then for our third movement, we have single mountain climbers. And what I mean by that is every time your knee comes up to your chest while you're in that plank position, you're going to count it as 1 rep. So we have 1, 2, 3, all the way to 30. Now, as you go back to the broad jumps, you're probably really going to feel it in your legs. So over time, I mean, like I said, this is a 20-minute AMRAP. This is going to build up fast, and you are going to build up a lot of fatigue. So all of those movements are going to be so amplified. Let's say once you get to the 10-minute mark, you're going to kind of wish that you didn't have another full 10 minutes to go. So pace it out, do what you can, take your breaks when they're needed, but try and minimize your rest as much as you can with this, because you can do it. You just have to keep pushing yourself through it and just give yourself those small little breaks incrementally through this workout. But all right, that's your Saturday, guys. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. We're always happy to help you guys out with any modifications that you need or any questions you may have. I hope everybody is doing well, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. All right, Threefold, have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye.